On this map, that breach a complete game changer in the confined spaces of Fracture, and it looks like they might want to go for it. Towards B, it's going to be FNS on one side. I'm wondering if this is going to be the ult from underneath. No, he looks to group up with his team as plenty of space has been bought here early on, but minimal extremity control, and you see that in A lobby. There's already been a push. There's a trademark on the other side, so it's a 4-stack here for Cloud9. They know what's up.
That they do, and they've been conceding tower control just about the entire game. This time they have somebody to fight for. Oh, and the showstopper, it gets a little weird. Victor doesn't quite land the first blast back. Now he has to try and bunny hop his way on through, but it gets silenced by Zeppa as Yay gets one in response. They're traded right back, and now the kill feed floods blue as Vanity timeout when Cloud9 get the weird win, and then the wins don't stop there for Cloud9.
No, and well, it might have been green wall to get going early in this game, but in this round it was the blue wall, the sage wall, blocking off towards main that provided so much information. They never realized that that sage wall went on down, which meant completely FNS just too late to the party. The wall was still up. He's isolated. He dies for it. Oh, against Pistol. Leaf will win those.
That he will now. Yay, maybe gonna try his hand with the headhunter, and he's gonna be hunted himself, taken down. Nice shot. The body is all Leaf needs. There's one kill found on the opposite side. Mitch to go down, and once more, tower control conceded. Over to Optic. And a weapon in Victor's hands is a scary place to be in. Okay, orbital strike forces the plant to come off for just a second. They look to go back to it. Victor's 13 HP just on the other side.
Oh, look, it's glitched some way. He cannot get too close to it whatsoever, despite it not displaying graphically. That's a weird interaction, but Vanity doesn't care about that whatsoever. He pushes. The Molly helps his zone for him, so he can make that heroic play off, I believe, a flash from Zeta. Marvin alone in this one. He does have his wall down, so a fight isolated, but the spike not within his possession. The wall now falling, shots whiffing, and it's just slow coming through. Leaf converts off of it.
You know, it's on the opposite side. They concede the orb out towards B tree. They want to fight for Arcade, and with that crash, he's just getting the heck out of there. Wants to get out of dodge. Link up 5 strong towards his free side. Push onto the site. Victor immediately answered, but he gets one with the paint shells. So perfectly timed paint shells there. Find his own trade kill, gets his own rebound as Vanity fights for tower once more. The molly goes down, and Marv forced to push on through it. So much damage chipped away, but the players are starting to fall on the side of Cloud9, and Leaf has to do it here in a 1v2. The Vandal, the tour de force, it doesn't quite have the angle, and unfortunately for Optic, they don't quite have that spike.
I think they were waiting for the star to charge back up. They do that, smoke one angle. Now they have to know that the only way Leaf can fight this is from the position he's in. They're taking their time in this one. Are making a play. I mean, there's a risk to this. If the timing is right on the turnaround, it's an isolated 1v1, but I don't think Leaf will be prepared. He's not looking the right direction. Marv should have this one locked down, and he backs straight into the Astra. Same situation as the first game. Can Optic find the same outcome? We'll have to see just after the break.
And then it's the inverse as we swap sides and go into that second half. So we'll see if that comes to fruition, because right now, Ye is getting chamber dipped. Maybe not in the direct head-to-head, but the numbers that Leaf's been able to put up. Cloud9, keeping it quick, keeping it scrappy. They stomp their way out towards the A site. They split into sands, and okay, utility kills coming on through. Victor does it again with the paint shells, and Mitch tries to get one as they scoot away. Unsuccessful in doing so, but the A site, it's been given up. Unfortunately, the spike needs to be retrieved, and Zeppa will do so, but a 3v4 situation. Health is low, the wall is up, so there's only one direction to come from, unless Marv can start to get those Chevrolets moving.
We'll have to see if he can in this one. Crash, he's on the jump. He does spot out Leaf, but he has a rendezvous. Can teleport away, and Mitch still has this weird kind of one-way wall to fight forward. Optic lacking in the utility, but they do have the flash to work with, and Ye somehow gets one off the drop down.
Yeah, the headhunter is just jet knives in sheriff form. Some way, somehow, Ye gets that kill. Leaf and Zeppa, though, they're not done fighting. They're going to keep that fight pushing forward, and for Optic, they've got to make a move here. They're running out of time. Now running out of players as Zeppa plays Ring Around the Rosie to find 3 on the pistol and to secure it for Cloud9.
So, Cloud9 like to find their road to 10.
And it's an uncontested road as they creep their way up to the B site. The crunch from Arcade and drop, unfortunately, doesn't find a whole lot. Leaf was the one to get out of dodge. Okay, FNS finds one with the classic weapon to be retrieved. Unfortunately, it's just a bit too far out of reach as the paint shells continue to find value for both of the teams. And the blast packs are just so darn good. Zeppo wants the showstopper. He's farming it up. Just give it to him as Ye steals one back. There's a bit of economic damage. The bonus gonna be hurting just a bit. He's got himself a stinger, but 3 kills and a spike defuse while he's running out of time seems like a tall ask.
Yeah. Bridge too far in this one. Ye can try and deal a little bit more damage. The timing not right for it, so Mitch takes that one on through 3. Another one of these fast plays off the Brimstone utility. Zappa charges on 4. Dish control is already here. Yeah, they're instead just looking went towards his site early. They're just going for it maybe here. At least wanted to provide that. They've pulled full rotation on over. No one is in a position to lurk, so instead, noise cut. Now, here comes the quick re-exact. That utility combo is great, but FNS too slippery for it. Victor not as lucky as he falls on down, but Crashies was never cleared in main. And Ye as well finds a frag. Mitch needs to win this. The 1v1 could be massive, but it actually doesn't fall to him. Instead, Vanity on the backstab, and now the Sage wall up. Time being bought, space being gained, and a 3v2 to work around here in the post plant.
And the Sage wall is just too much. Finesse, he was able to take down one portion of it. Unfortunately, it still blocked a main. Enough for Mitch to stay safe. And their player down, they have to find something right off the rip here. And it's, big shoes to fill here for Finesse. He's got 2 right in front of him. Marv out on the swing and the running gun through the box. Vanity will find a 3rd. And Mitch just on the other side. Ooh, might just run down FNS. Doesn't want to allow him to save the weapon here. And the economy is going to be hurting should he die. No matter what, but it does seem that he's made the great escape. We'll toss out a flash backwards and hope to survive for the rest of this round.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone's going to be really in a position to punish. So, Fides does keep a gun on through, but Cloud9 clearly coming out. A little bit of money to work with. Optic is forced on into this, and early on, starts all right. Marv picks up a double.
Yeah, good results there into the aggression and return on investment for what they brought into this round. Fortunately, Finesse able to do more than just help out his team in way of fault line. Finds a kill onto Leaf, and Cloud9 in another position where they got to claw their way back in. A player down. I've seen him do it before. The Sky Smoke goes forward and allows both Mitch and Vanity to creep up the ropes, and Finesse falls asleep on the angle. Mitch some way finds the headshot. The jump peaks are there. Wall looking to go up, and the paint shells will force him back. So in the 2v2, the close angle's being held with the guns in the hands, right? The Judge, the Spectre, it's not great should these fights come from another angle. So you have to be praying for Optic that this is where they want to go out towards towers. Their last 2 remaining Sky Smokes, they go down at the worst possible time, but the long-range duels will go the way of Cloud9 and Optic. They tried to piece together a round, it just fell apart.
What was going on? He knew that with the lesser weapons, they would want to commit the fighting towards the site, and that was the pivot. That was the change-up. In towards the round, falls asleep on the angle just a little bit too much, and now the streak continues. 1 away now. They have an orbital strike ready. Use it immediately.
And they send that one out, but they're answered by so much utility just stuck in the corner here just outside A main. It's basically a full reset across the board. Aftershock toss. Victor looking to get up close and personal. The showstopper answered, but we go 1 for 1 at the end of the day. And the Viper's Pit comes down to make sure that Cloud9 have a hard time, pushing their way through as Finesse looks to sneak back out towards the site. He's forced to answer to Leaf. And the close range battle doesn't go Leaf's way this time around, so the back and forth ensues. The chaos ensues, and Optic need to find a way to hang on as Ye plays inside the cloud smoke. Vanity privy to this, trying to hold the angle. The tour de force gonna back away for now, and Optic wait for Cloud9 to make a play. Marv drops into stands, picks up the kill onto Mitch.
Yeah, that's a big one to find now. 2v3, and Ye knows what's going on. Marv, however, has no recourse. He was stunned through all of that, so it gets a little bit strange in this one. The spike is isolated, stuck out in the open. Ye needs to be killed, and it's Vanity's job to do so. Gets spotted. He's zoned out of this one. They should be able to find this rotation, group up with Vanity on the site, so now Crashies. It falls to him, and he makes the right play. It's only 1.
A tap on the spike. Vanity just trying to stay alive, but he's got an op just around the corner in way of tour de force, and Optic have done it. They hang on.
1 versus 1 to come on through, and they stay alive in this map, at least for the moment. Cloud9, though, they're looking to set up towards another one of these B-splits. It's been very potent thus far, and it's a Rolling Thunder to work with.
And Rolling Thunder on the opposite side, but nothing hits Marv here. So he's
No.
going to be able to plant his feet safely. Mitch going to go up atop the wall, and Ye falls once more to Leaf. The spike to be planted. I mean, in the site, they don't even have to fight for it. Finally, they'll look to do so, but the flashes catches everybody, Marv included. An Optic down a player, a resurrection to swing on through, and although they're fighting back, they're trading the kills the best they can. The numbers are not in favor. Finally, Finesse will get something back. Victor now going hunting. The rocket launcher on his shoulders. What can he find as he might be forced to throw the rocket up into heaven? Doesn't even find some damage, unfortunately. He's got a low HP member in Finesse to try and help him out around the corner. Leaf gonna take him down. He continues the hot streak as Victor tries to fight for everything, but it's not enough at the end of the day, and it's Cloud9 to push us to map 3.